welcome back to my channel. So today I really wanted to talk about body goals, and I am my own body goals. And it's so crazy because there was a time when I used to want to get my body done, and I used to want to get like so much plastic surgery. I don't know why, but well, I know why. I felt like I didn't look how I wanted to look. So yeah, but at the end of the day, I come to find out like I used to look exactly like what I want to look like what I aspired to look like at the time. So it's like, damn, you was already your own body goals. You already had it. You had the fatty. You feel me? Now the teeth thing, I used to just always hate my teeth though. Like I had braces for such a long time. I had braces for like 6 or 7 years, and it was crazy because my orthodontist like retired on me in the middle of my procedure. Like I was almost done, and my teeth gave me hell too. Like I always had a lot of, not like necessarily like dental problems, but I had just issues with my fucking teeth. Like I had to get a tooth removed while I still had baby teeth in my mouth because there was like 2 baby teeth next to each other and they would not fall out, and one would not, like one was stopping the other from falling out. So I had to go in and get it taken out. I had to numb my mouth and everything, so annoying. And then after that, I had to go and get 2 teeth taken out on my top, on both sides, because I was supposed to be getting braces and they needed to make space. Now, let me just start up by saying, sis don't even have 32 teeth. I have like 28 teeth. So enough is enough. And mind you, that was like before wisdom teeth. I am a trooper though. I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out at one time. They knocked my ass out. I was hyped. And this is why I say you gotta have good insurance, because my parents' insurance covered anesthesia. So I was able to go to sleep. I was ready to pay though. I was like, listen, however much it costs, let's do this. I'm gonna pay this, because I'm the type of person, like, if I know something is gonna hurt me or cause me pain, I'm gonna just sit through it and do it one time, then do it twice. Like I have a tattoo on my right side, on like my rib cage on the side right here. And that tattoo took me about 3, almost 4 hours, and my skin started swelling up so bad that my tattoo artist was like, do you want to like leave and come back? No, like I'm not gonna come back. First of all, let's start there. And I'm like, no, because if I leave and come back, it's not gonna come out the same way. And if I leave now, this is what I'm sticking with. So let's just finish it and get it over with. So that's the same energy that I had from my wisdom teeth. I was like, I'm not going through this twice. I don't care. I'd rather not eat once than not eat twice. Like, come on, let's be smart. So I let them take all my wisdom teeth out because I was like preparing, and this was this year too. I was preparing to get veneers because I want to get my teeth done. And it was so crazy to me how I just changed my mind. Like I woke up one morning and I was just like, I think I was on FaceTime or something. I had to either been on FaceTime or was like looking at videos. I love watching through my Snap memories. Like I love it. Like I just be going through. And I don't even be posting like 95% of the things that I snap. I just save them for my own personal like enjoyment, because I just think I'm the best thing since sliced bread. But yeah, like I just was looking at myself and I was just like, your teeth are not even that bad. Like you being so dramatic. And I was like, if anything, you was pulling niggas with what you got, so keep calm and carry on, sis. And I just really had like a day where my whole perspective changed. And it's so crazy because like that was one thing that used to stop me from doing a lot of stuff. Like I hated my teeth. That used to prevent me from doing stuff like this, actually, because I always wanted to do YouTube and stuff, but I just never felt like I was presentable enough. And I felt like these people look so freaking like perfect. And it's crazy because I don't really consider myself to be one of those type of people that's like, oh, well, you have to be perfect in order to start doing something. But this is me, and this is my like representation. This is my brand. This is who I am. So if it has anything to do with me or my name on it, I have to put my best foot forward. So with that being said, I did feel like I needed to be perfect in order to give perfection. You know what I'm saying? And not to say like the stuff that I do now is perfect, because I used to record my bed last week, but next week here we are with a big blank wall. And you know, my decor is coming because she is renovating. But I really was like, you know what, forget it, just do it. And I've been looking at my face for years. I've been looking at these teeth my whole life. If it don't stop me on a day-to-day, like if it doesn't stop my day-to-day confidence, then I don't understand why it should, like anything should change that. That really like was a revelation for me. Like, wow, you really went from really wanting to get your teeth done, and I like really wanted to get my body done. Like if you met me maybe 3 years ago or 4 years ago, I was on it like white on rice. I was getting my body done. If you asked me, she was getting it done. She was going to get it done, and she was going to have a whatever. I don't know what I was going to get, because if you know me, I'm like so small. In me wanting to get my body done, I understood that I had to gain a certain amount of weight in order to look the way I wanted to look at the end, because I don't want to get nothing fake in me. Like, I would rather do a BBL, which is a Brazilian butt lift, and that's typically what women get when they just have fat in places that they don't want to have fat there, and they just want to move it to another place. A lot of the time when you see these girls, like, and this is not to like single any particular type of woman out, but I'm from New York, so it's bottle service girls. Like, that's the thing. You'll find like a lot of girls who do bottle service or work at bars or are bartenders, because technically they are bartenders, but in the clubs and stuff, they're not really making drinks. They just selling you the bottle and stuff like that. So they will get their body done, and that's typically the procedure that they'll get, or like lipo. But lipo is usually for people who have like kids, or like just an excessive amount of fat that they want to get out and not necessarily move around. A BBL is like when you got a little something here, a little chicho there, and you want to put it on the back. You feel me? I wanted to get that done because I feel like that's kind of like the only option I have. I'm not getting silicone shots in my butt. I'm not doing that. There's so many new things though out there that you could do. Like just yesterday, because I still follow like plastic surgery pages. Like I was obsessed with Dr. Miami for a long time. I used to have him on Snap, and I used to religiously watch him do these procedures because I have a high pain tolerance, but at the same time, I like to know what I'm getting into. And not to say that the doctors are not going to tell you every little thing, but I gotta see it, because I'm going to be knocked out. You have like all these tools, equipment, you playing with my insides essentially. Like I need to know what you're about to do to me. So I used to watch it all the time. Breast lifts, tummy tucks, what else I used to watch? BBLs, lipo. He did like some, it's a procedure that you could get done in your face where they take the fat out of your cheeks, and so that way you have like a more slim face, or like a contoured, you know, face. And I used to watch all of that, and I used to be like, wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna get that done one day. Looking back, like, absolutely not. No. And that's crazy. Like, and that was just 4 years ago. I was like 20, 21. I really was set on it. I would never, in the skin that I'm in now, never. And it's also like, what's the point of me gaining all this weight? Because I would have to gain like 20, 30 pounds, which is hard for me to do, by the way. Slim girls, it's like, you know, we're like bottomless pits almost. Like I could eat, and I shit you not, like the next day I could wake up and I lost 5-6 pounds. Like I literally wake up lighter. And I know that's like some people's dream, but that's not my dream, because I'm about to be 24. Like I want to look like I'm 24. And I know, I feel like people always say that, you know, I come off as being older just because of how I carry myself. But if you was just to see me, like, people really think I'm like 17 still, which, I mean, thank my mama and my daddy for these genes. But it's like, body wise, I don't want to still give off 17, 18. I want to give 24. Like I want to feel like a woman. I still be feeling like a little girl. And that's why I was so set on getting my body done, because I felt like that would kind of change things. And like I said, at this time, I was like 21-ish, 20. I was in Baruch, and I used to talk to like my male friends because I've always been a girl that's been really, really cool with guys. Like, and like I will have certain conversation with guys because guys, I feel like they kind of speak the same language as me almost. Like they just give it to you straight. Like, and I like that and I need that sometimes. So one of my guy friends was like, do you think you could even handle that? And I'm like, handle what? He's like, having a butt, like having a big butt and like hips and all that. And I was like, what you mean? Yeah, I'll be fire. And he's like, no. He's like, do you think you can handle that type of attention? He's like, because you are a pretty girl and, you know, you small, there's guys that like that. But on top of all of that, I know that you get attention on a day-to-day, but imagine the attention that you would get if you had that type of body. And that is something that I did not consider because these dudes be wilding under the pics. Like, some of them, it just be kind of like, you know, heart eyes and, you know, stuff like that. But I know that these girls' DMs go dumb. Like, I know it's like weird stuff in there. And I used to get really weird DMs like at a point, and this was when I was actually thicker. This was like 2014, and I'll insert a picture because I definitely had some weight on me then. And that was after I came back from being away at school. You get thick, okay? When you go away to school, you get fat. Everybody gets fat though. Like, my face was fat. I still had baby fat though, but my face was fat, my thighs, my butt, everything. Like, if you met me in 2014 and if you bagged me, that was a joint right there. I had blonde hair, short cut. I was thick. I was fire. I was looking back at the pictures that I took at that time and just like going through my college memories, just scrolling. Me and my friend was actually going back and forth, like showing each other how fat we was and stuff. And I just like was so obsessed with myself then. Like, I was like, wow, you didn't even realize like how good you looked like at that time. Because I know the mindset that I was in at that time. I'm one of those people, like, I keep pictures, memories, all of that, videos, because I can like tap into what I was feeling at that moment when I took that picture. I can remember that day. And it helps me with my memory because I know I told y'all my memory is a little shot, especially because of that school. So that's why I took pictures. Like, I document like everything because I know I'm gonna be a star one day. So I gotta make sure my archives is lit, and it's stuff that like nobody's seen before. So I was just like, damn, you look so good. Like, I was just like, wow, you looked so good then. You could get that back though. And as I was saying before, what's the point of me gaining 20, 30 pounds, putting in that hard work to gain that weight? And then on top of that, the hard work I do at my job and then just in life in general, to get that money to pay for the surgery. Like, I'm not a rich girl. A lot of people feel like I look affluent or something. But I'm not rich. I mean, I'm okay. I'm good. Like, where I'm at, I can afford certain things. But at the same time, I don't got bartender money. Like, I'ma just keep it a buck with y'all because those girls getting it bag. Like, they getting a big bag. So they can afford to get a little lipo here, a little BBL there, a little nip tuck, a little filler, you know, on a whim. That's something I would have to be strategic about, plan, you know, make sure that's something that I can afford and not waste my money on it, because I will be so tight if I wake up off that table and I don't look like $1 billion. That's like $1 million right now. So I need to like $1 billion when I'm done. And for all that, I'm gonna look like what I want to look like before I even get to the table. A little 20, 30 on me? Come on. Actually, I'm about to stand up. Let's see if y'all could guess my weight, because people always get it wrong. My bad. This is me. This is all I got. Oh. Look. That's it. That's all of her. She's small. When I was younger, I used to like climbing on stuff. This is too close to the... Ooh. See? I'm mad little. And now, granted, I have on black, so that makes you look extra small, but I'm mad small. So, come on. I'm gonna look like exactly what I want to look like. And I'm gonna work mad hard to put that weight on me just for y'all to suck it and replace it. Like, I could go to the gym while I'm gaining that weight. Like one day it just all clicked to me, like, you just want to spend money. And that's one of my problems. Like I really do like spending money. Let me move up. Yeah, I love spending money, and I will spend a couple dollars. In me reminiscing on my life, it helped me realize like you've done it before, you could do it again. And that's just to say, like, don't ever limit yourself, and don't always try to take the easy way out. Like, of course there's certain situations where you have to get the procedure done. Like my god sister, she had a baby, and I can't remember what it's called, but it starts with a D, and it's basically like when your stomach, the muscles don't contract all the way back, like that snapback that you're supposed to have. So you still kind of have like a little pudge, like a bulge, almost as if you're still pregnant, or you appear to be. But that's because your muscles, I guess, were so strained during the process of you being pregnant that they just kind of like form that way over time. So something like that, yeah, you kind of have to. You have to get a procedure done. But like these plastic surgeries that girls get, and it's like, okay, yes, you can't necessarily grow bigger tits. Like you can, but there's certain things that you just could work on your own. You know what I'm saying? Take the time, do your research. I definitely did my research, so I knew what I was getting into. But take time, do your research, but also self-reflect while you're doing that to make sure this is something that you really want to do, because you can't go back. If I was to have gotten a BBL, I can't go back to that. Another thing too, I'm so young. Like I said, I'm only 24. The time I want to do this, I was 20, 21. So my body has time to do whatever it wants. I want to have kids. My body's going to change with that. Who's to say I'm going to like my body after having kids, even though I had a BBL? Who's to say that it's going to just do what I want it to do? You know what I mean? Now that's more plastic surgery, more money. So stuff like that, it's like a snowball effect. You start with one thing, you're gonna keep going and keep going. Why do you think these celebrities don't stop? Like K. Michelle used to keep getting BBLs to keep her butt and keep her stomach flat. Like there's so many other ways to go about it. And that's why I respect the girls that get these surgeries done and then they start going to the gym. Because you have to realize this is fat at the end of the day. Fat does what? It builds or disappears. So if you keep living the lifestyle that you're living after you get the surgery done, you're gonna get fat, bro. Like that's what's gonna happen. The fat is gonna go right back to your stomach. You might blow up everywhere, but it's gonna go to the places that were probably your problem areas to begin with. And you back to square one. So for all my young viewers, if I have any, like keep that stuff in mind, because this world is so easily to get influenced by this type of stuff. Like I said, I used to even be like falling into the idea that I had to be perfect before I even started doing what I wanted to do for myself. Like it had nothing to do with what other people think of me. It was just how I thought of me, and the world that we live in affected that, and that should never happen. It should never be the case. You should always be 100% obsessed with yourself, because you gotta be with you for the rest of your life, bro. So yes, this is how I found out I am my own body goals. She's a baddie. I've been slim. I'm gonna be slim forever. My ad name is @SlimDorella. So I might as well just jack what I got, you know? And my body's gonna change, and I'm gonna look exactly how I wanna look eventually. It just won't be right now. And patience is a virtue. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you ever thought about getting plastic surgery. Comment down below with how much you think I weigh. The winner, I wanna give something away to the winner. So if you comment right, and I promise I will make a video of me getting on the scale to like make sure that it's accurate, because I kind of don't know. But if you comment correctly, I will reach out to you, and I want to give you guys something if you get it right. 2 people could get it right. Let's do that. Yeah. Also, follow my lash page. I sell lashes. Yes, she does. Because we're gonna be having a big surprise around Christmas time. I already started thinking about it, so I'm about to start planning it. I literally had the idea last night, so bear with me. I'm gonna start planning it, and it's gonna be a really big deal. So my lash page is @TheMynkLabel, MYNK, and obviously the MY stands for Myoshi. Yes. So comment down below. I can't wait to see who wins, and I will see you guys in my next video.